what's a behavior? Because if we're going to try to improve our health and wellness behaviors, we probably know what we're talking about. So what do you think a behavior actually is?
I like to think about and teach a lot about like lifestyle health behaviors. And I'll usually bucket them into like categories. So we've got movement related behaviors, so you got your exercise and your sleep and your sitting. You've got eating related behaviors, social related behaviors, tech related behaviors, drug related behaviors, faith driven behaviors, so like all these different behaviors that can either harm or promote your health, and they're usually, very sort of complex behaviors that are hard to change. And my focus has been on sort of physical activity promotion over the last few years.
Okay. And so are behaviors habits? Are they unconscious? Are they conscious? Are they deliberate? Are they compulsive? Like, how does that work?
Yeah. I mean, I guess if we're going to talk about it in simple terms, I would categorize them as either like automatic.
Okay.
So like a habit is sort of like an automatic behavior that you do, every time you sort of encounter a certain cue or you're in a certain context, like time of day or location or after something else, and then the reflective one is sort of the more like sort of thoughtful decision making or thing. So the habit would be sort of that like automatic response to a cue or a context.
Got it.
Which are harder to change because they're sort of ingrained, Yeah.
Do you think that's why you see some of those pro athletes integrating high performance behaviors into their day on a regular basis and some not? Those are, I guess, pre-programmed. And similarly, in the cardiac rehab space, you're seeing some people actually do the rehab and other people not doing it. Like, how does that play into behaviors, habits, some people doing it, some people not? Because I'm sure everyone listening can identify with that. Like, some things I do really, really well, some things I'd like to do better, and I'm definitely not doing them. So like, how does that all play out?
Yeah, it's a super complicated thing, like I was teaching about health behavior change in one of my classes at Western a couple of weeks ago. We were talking about health behaviors as sort of like an iceberg. So you see the behavior sort of on top of the surface of the water. And then what's going on underneath is just huge and complicated. And there's so many factors.
Okay.
There's so many barriers and facilitators, So and everybody sort of responds to these things that are happening underneath the surface differently because we're all very, complicated individuals.
Yeah.
So it's not surprising that some people are like super adherent, and other people not at all. And one of the big things I think I wanted to mention is like behavior change. It's a lifelong process, right? Mm-hmm. And nobody does it perfectly, and everybody goes through trials and tribulations.
Yeah, and that makes me feel a bit better.
Yeah, and it's so hard,
right?
So I think just acknowledging how hard even like little behavior change, a little bit of behavior change is actually a really important first step, because then you're not going to just like if you don't do so well, like me yesterday eating the fried chicken sandwich on the way here. And I was like, well, I'm not going to just eat fried chicken sandwiches every day for the rest of my life. It's like, okay, that's okay. I'll get back into my salads maybe, on Monday.
Right.
So